What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back here at Files Valley Bardominium build, and I want to show you guys a little bit of the progress. It's been a minute since we've been here. It's a little windy right now, but I'm going to show you guys the wood frame and most of the framing. All of it's done pretty much here at this point. So we're going to be going through this build. It's a two-story Bardominium build, the Files Valley Bardominium. Hope you enjoy this video. Let's get it going. This is the front of the house. So this is where your front door technically is, going into the living room. But there's also access off the master bedroom. So there's another door here. But you can see a great bit of windows on this side of the house. This is all the living section. Everywhere you see the green, that is living section. I'll show you why when you're looking at this. We don't have windows up higher, because we actually have a lowered ceiling in there, which is a little different, so we'll be getting into that. But the face of the front elevation here is facing waterfront this way, and a lot of their rural land that they have back here on this side. So that's kind of what they're looking to accomplish. You know, but this is the front. This is pretty typical for us, what you would see. And this is what I like to say, kind of a classic, I call a classic Bardominium as far as I'm concerned. You have your lean-to porch. We have soffits or overhangs up here above. This is a 1 foot overhang that you have coming off here. A lot of people are curious as to how we do this. A lot of this is added on here. After the eave purlins, we actually had these extensions. These are 4 foot spacing. And then we have C-channel that we run there. One of the things here under the porch area, you'll notice I do this. So I like to have a solid green zip board going all the way down. These are full sheets behind what we feel like before we attach to the wall with this C-channel that we put here, tying our porches on. Reasons why we do that is we want to have a complete enclosed backer that goes behind the porch. We will have flashing that goes like an L-shaped flashing that goes here and there. That is so as if you were to have any water leaks or whatever, it would drip down there. But if there was water that got behind, say these panels, it would go all the way on the outside of this green zip and turn out there. So it wouldn't be coming inside the home. This is a true advantage to using the zip system. This is why we use it, or any type of weather barrier full sheeting system. That's why we're doing it, for that benefit. So if I was to try to come out here and weld up my porches at the same time I did my steel frame, there might be a break there in where the framers can put their zip, unless we just, you know, ran it flush to where the zip was going to line up. But it's just better to let the framers get in here and do their thing, and then after the fact we come put these porches on. It doesn't take us a whole lot of time afterwards, and we're able to pop a line on the wall, kind of run it like that. So here you have, I believe, an 8 foot, and here is a 12 foot porch. So that gives you an idea what kind of spacing you can have with that amount of space. Okay, so this is off that left side elevation. This is another carport. Originally this was just going to be like a lean-to carport, and you can see we've added this gable design. We felt like it really helped open up the side here a little better. Also leaning into the interior of the shop area, which is a huge, massive shop. You know, overall, this is 55 foot deep that way. And then I believe we've got, I think, maybe 50 foot or more coming this way. So they do already have a the post lift there. Getting ready for Mechanics Bay top work. You can see this is our shell where it stops. And you can see we take this zip all the way to the top. We do have this filled in with 2x8s up there, or 2x4s. It's closed off. That's so that we can seal off from the inside. You know, we close that up so when we're spray foaming, there's a blocker there, and it also helps us to seal between the two areas. So this is a side door that comes off kind of the laundry area. Nice big wide stairs going up to an upstairs area. So yeah, this is a huge shop. It's got great big elevation. This is 20 foot eave heights on the sides with a 312 pitch. So on a 55 foot spread, you can do the math. It puts us up there. Let's see, where's that put me up there? Maybe another 4 or 5 foot. Or maybe 8 foot higher. Something like that, maybe 28 to the center. I have to do the math, but I can't do that and walk at the same time. All right, so on the back side of this property, what you're seeing here, we have this huge covered extended lean-to. This is like 30 foot. It comes out like 30 foot here. And what the client has in mind is to use like some shipping container style storage area that's going to sit in here. We're actually going to be closing in this wall on this side, so that it'll actually be blocked from visibility from this side. And we're going to, yeah, I mean, we'll be putting some base and stuff like that. We'll be putting some base in here and setting all that into place. But yeah, this is a nice big covered storage area on this side. On the back, what I would call, I guess you could call this a shotgun Bardominium, but it's not very skinny. It's pretty wide. So a lot of roof here. So our purlin set on the inside of the beams, we did that to conserve space and so we don't have to have as big of a trim or skirting that has to go on the outside. So we'll have one piece of trim that goes down through there. You see our purlins up there, they're sitting on top of the beams. So out here, we've got them going on the inside. Still the same support, you know, nothing compromised there. It's just, you know, you're not able to extend your purlins out as far, but we're running like, I think 20 foot spacing there, something like that. So this is the back side. So you're gonna have, or I guess you call this the right elevation. So you'll be able to drive through this bay front to back because there's 3 doors, one smaller door over there, another one that's taller, and these are 14 foot doors on each side. Another thing we're doing here is our client has an auxiliary water supply tank. I talked about this in previous video, but this will basically supply the house. They're feeding all the water off of a smaller line. So in order to make sure they don't have any pressure loss, they're actually storing water here, and they may even bring in fresh water. This is how we go on the, you'll see that our method with the zip, you'll see that we actually do what they call, Matt Reisinger calls this zip 2.0, and then we're sealing down on the bottoms. as well with the liquid flash, and then the tape on the seams, and then around the windows we've got the zip flashing as well whenever we install the windows. Here, this is a Me brand windows. First time I've used it, but we really like it, the way it turned out. This is a window manufacturer that was seemed to be favorable for us to go with when it came to availability and getting it done. But it's a vinyl window, and seems to be a good product performance-wise. All of these are low E, have good performance. So I'll try to get some more specs on that if I can. The last thing I'll say about these porches on the outside is basically, you guys know how we do it. We actually have the roof that goes on the top, and then we have a closed soffit underneath. But what we'll do is we'll come put the roofs on, and we'll allow the electricians to get in here and get their stuff ran before we close it up here on the bottom. So, all right guys, so we're here in the living area. This is the great, I'd call it a great room. Basically, this is your living room area with a fireplace. This will be a propane gas fireplace, and it's going to be a ventless. And so we'll be actually using some of the spacing. Got a barn cat up there at the top, so that's kind of funny. Look at him. Anyhow, so we'll be using some of this to bring some of our ducting in to the master bedroom here on this side. So that's one of the things, flexibility I'll have by using a ventless gas fireplace here. So overall, you can see we got floor receptacles. This will be kind of a lead-in, which will lead to our stairs. It goes upstairs over there. And kitchen over here. But one of the things I want you to focus on right now, you'll see this is a little different than what we normally do. So if we pan over this way, you'll see I've got this vaulted ceiling up here. Now this ceiling is been dropped down because normally we go all the way up, but the client wasn't interested in having a 28-foot ceiling in the living room. So we ended up dropping this down. It was a little bit more money, obviously, because of the additional lumber we had to put in, but we've got these LVLs running across, and then we had to drop the ceiling. So if you wanted to center up kind of your ceiling in the vaulted area, you could still do this, but it's not something we typically do. So it's a little bit out of the norm. Another thing you can notice on our wood stud framing, we have 2x6 studded walls. All this has been sheathed. You can see we got these 2040 windows up here at the top, and these nice big 50 windows down below. So you'll have your front porch view looking back over to that waterfront. So this is what I would say a classic Bardominium. There's a lot going for it. You got big open space with dining, living, kitchen. You know, another thing I'll say about the kitchen over here, you know, your cabinets aren't gonna go all the way to the ceiling because it's still, even though this is a drop ceiling, it's still not as high. I mean, it's still too high to bring your cabinets all the way up to the top. So cabinets will go up. It'll be somewhere in the range of probably 9+ foot, you know, and we'll have a big island. It's going to go here. Laundry area over this way. And kind of a utility walkthrough. You'll have built-in refrigerator goes here on one side or the other with the double ovens. It's going to go here in the wall. And then here's your pantry, because I know that's what everybody's always wanting to know. Where's my pantry? Pantry's gonna go in here. You got a big walk-in pantry. I think another freezer in here with additional storage space. So coming over this way, we have another restroom here off the shop. This also be your guest bathroom for when you have guests. There'll be a toilet, vanity, storage, and a shower that's going in here. So this is not an insert. This is not fiberglass. This is all be tiled all the way up to the ceiling. We do have like, I think 9-foot ceilings here in this area. So let's go into the master. I'll show you guys over this way. So one thing, as we're going into the master, you can see we picked up all this extra space under the stairs. This gives you a lot of storage, you know, pretty deep storage under the stairs that goes up above. So we're utilizing that. And then here we are walking into the master bedroom. Watch your step, Brandon. So in this area, we do have another walk-through door that's right here off of the master that goes off to the porch. So you can go out, have your coffee in the morning. Windows, plenty of windows here, plenty of wall space for the bedroom. I will say these are pretty decent size bedroom here. I think we've got about 17 plus foot here. Yeah, about 17, 18 foot here. And this leads here into your master bathroom with your double vanities over here, private toilet area, his closet right here. As you can see, it's nice and not as big as her closet. I mean, this is becoming a common theme, actually. I mean, these guys are, you know, always getting these real small closets. But no, it's actually going to be nice when it's said and done. There'll be plenty of room. But check out the shower space. Now, I have to say, this is probably one of the bigger showers. There will be, we're going to do a volume control with thermostat and diverter valve. I'm going to have 2 shower heads in this bathroom, and we'll also have soap box going across. But huge walk-in shower. There will still be a door on here, but an enormous amount of tile probably go in this area. So let's go upstairs. I'll show you guys what we got going on up there. All right, so one thing I can say about this is we did have to make some modifications as we're coming up, but there is plenty of headroom as you walk down. But I didn't want to completely raise the ceiling level here because I wanted to leave an avenue where we could get across with our HVAC and everything we got going on here. So this was something we planned to do, coming across, being able to at least be able to bridge across there. Because if I took the other interstitial ceiling joist out, or the trusses, that would take it away. Now, here you can see where we brought the ceiling. Originally, we were going to put a window here looking out over, or a lookout from here over down. But since the client raised or lowered the roof, there's no reason to put a window here because you're going to be looking into the attic space. So that's what we got here. We've got our Advantech subflooring up here. There is, this is another bedroom with a window in here. We've got 8-foot ceilings in here. There's going to be a closet that actually has a pass-through. There will be a closet here. Now, it's going to be kind of a secret passageway because up in here is where our stairs come up from the shop area. Now, we are going to be running HVAC up here. I'll have an upright unit, I believe, is what we were talking about earlier. That's going to be here, and then we'll have another HVAC that sets up and above the other area over here. And so we're gonna make access to get above there. But we were trying to leave as much of this extra storage space available for the client. And that over there is my window that actually was gonna go over the living room. But it was an exterior window, turns out. I wasn't sure that we had that. But this area is just gonna be kind of a workspace for the client to do some things. And it will look out here over the shop, which is a massive, sizable shop here. So you can kind of get an idea of what we got going here. So we'll walk back over here. There's one more bedroom I'll show you and a bathroom. We've got a bathroom here with vanity, toilet, and cannot remember if this is a tub shower because it's not been roughed in yet, but there's going to be a shower as well up here that leads to this other bedroom. Pretty good size bedroom. So, you know, for the space. So we got a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. No, 3 bath. 3-bedroom, 3 bath. Approximately 2,400 square feet, and 3-bedroom, 3 bath with the shop, which runs, what's my dimensions on the shop?
45 by 55.
45 by 55, just for the record, keep you guys on track with what we're doing here. 45 by 55, and we got a 20-foot eave height with a 312 pitch on a 55-foot span, which you guys might have already seen in our previous frame up, you know, or the steel erection. But this is pretty much the raw bones. This is the skeleton of, you know, where things stand. It helps you to see what we got going in these builds, you know, because when we come in here and start covering them up, you're not going to be able to see, you know, all the space and how we've enclosed. And so you can see up top, you know, this is where we make the efforts to join as close as we can to close that off. And then we usually try to run our sheathing all the way up on the sides as well. That way when we seal all these corners and close all that off, it's all as airtight as possible. So in this stage of the game, we do try to seal penetrations and everything that we have going into it. But you can see this, we haven't had, actually we had our HVAC guy here looking at things this morning, and we're looking at getting electrical and all that stuff going. But before those guys get in here, I wanted to show you guys how we've progressed on the Fowles Valley Bardominium. So, you know, that's pretty much it. That's the run of the whole place. If you guys haven't already been following along, you need to go back and watch some of those previous videos. We've got a lot of stuff, you know, on other builds as well, if you're looking for something a little bit different. But this is where we have the, what I would call a classic Bardominium. It's getting everything, all of the porch, all of the, you got the gable porch, you got the lean-to porch, you got the extended lean-to, classic lean-to, you got the shop area, you got the big 2-story living. So like I said, it has it all. This, and even on this build now we have a drop ceiling. So, and 2 fireplaces. So, you know, it's going to be an exciting build. Hope you guys will follow us all the way to the end. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that now. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching Texas Best. Here's Brandon. This is what he looks like after he was videoing this.
Yeah, my hand's a little sore.
Can you tell us what happened there in the master bedroom? Like, what was going on?
I was walking and I ran into the door first, and I kept going back, and oh, there's a fireplace, and you'll probably see in the video.
Can we reenact that move, or no. You just, I mean, I'm pretty sure you almost fell over.
I'm pretty sure I almost fell over. Yeah.
All right, this is the outtakes. Cut one.
This is the bloopers.